Hey guys, Peter Kazella here from PKAZA Data Center Recruiting, established 2006, specializing in recruiting out of the data center space, hyperscale, colo enterprise, OEM third party, MEP and controls focus, specifically engineering, commissioning, construction, field service, sales, and operations and maintenance. So look out. Anyway, today we're going to talk about how AI is changing the recruiting and the future of hiring within the space. Um, so, AI has been changing the industry and recruiting faster than anything I've ever seen in the past 25 plus years in the industry. At the same time, AI is driving unprecedented demand for data centers, as you know, accelerating the need for specialized talent across the region. Today, I want to discuss with you how AI is changing the hiring process, what recruiters are seeing in today's market, how recruiters are using AI themselves, why the human factor is so important still today, and how AI has affected the candidate's recruiting experience. 5 things recruiters are seeing right now with AI bots supporting the resume process. All right, number one, AI generated resumes. Guys, perfect formatting and grammar. It's like these are resumes that are perfectly written out of the book. Okay, on the surface they look great, but but you look into it, you're realizing they're not real. Number two, you're seeing a lot of AI written cover letters. Okay, they're polished, professional, and they're identical. They look great. AI is doing a great job in this department. 3, AI assisted interviews. A lot of virtual interviews, but there are a lot of like AI bots, or assistants on the other screen looking for an answer. Like that. Okay, so try to stay away from that. Look out for it. 4, you're seeing a lot of resumes using LinkedIn, and they're not being matched to it. So they might be a software engineer on LinkedIn, but their resume is a perfect, specimen for your job. So make sure you guys check and verify. Okay, and 5, you're seeing a lot of resumes that are identical. They just have different names or different locations, or similar companies that are, they just knocked out. So if they're a big GC, there might be another big GC. So either way, they're not real. Just look out for that. So those are the 5 things we typically see right now when it comes to AI generated resumes and assistance on the candidate side. Why the human element still matters, AKA the human factor. Listen, AI can identify candidates, for the most part, but recruiters determine whether the candidate is right fit or not. So human judgment is something just technology can't replace. Recruiters can filter out the noise. AI generated resumes and cover letters, inflated accomplishments, candidate using AI during interviews, verifying resumes that match LinkedIn profiles. You get the drill. There's so many different things that are out there, the human factor is a must in this space. So what do? Recruiters will ask meaningful questions, weed out unqualified candidates and resume bots. We'll ask follow-up questions, drill into accomplishments, assess their communication skills, just understand the motivation and building trust. So this human element, it saves a lot of clients' time and leads to better hiring decisions. How has AI affected the candidate's recruiting experience? Well, number one, you see a lot of resumes being screened out by AI bots. So if your resume doesn't match the right keywords or formatting, it may never reach the hiring manager. Even if you're highly qualified, a recruiter can solve this. We can help navigate you through the AI bots. Speak to a hiring manager or determine candidate to determine, if they're qualified, experienced, or have the right accomplishments. Great candidates, right? They shouldn't be overlooked simply because their algorithm doesn't recognize their potential. So, what candidates should never do? Don't invent experience. Don't exaggerate your responsibilities. And don't take credit for work that's not yours. And most importantly, don't let AI answer interview questions, as employees want to understand what you know and what not ChatGPT knows. Finally, AI should help tell your story. It shouldn't create a new one. In closing, AI is one of the most powerful tools our industry has ever seen. It's game changing. It helps candidates. It helps recruiters. It helps companies. It really makes help everyone be more efficient. However, it doesn't replace the human element or human judgment. AI is changing the world of recruiting, but people still hire people. God bless.